Oh, I joined. Every fucking go, baby. I don't know. Hell yeah, Michael. Let's get it.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts.
Did you play
Greg Olsen, we welcome you.
last
The
week?
punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And off we go from the German capital.
What did you play? Like, what was your last game? What did you play?
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Shit. Yeah. Oh shit, so it's close.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne.
Oh, Lyle, fucking momentum. Stop going.
Around the 38-yard line.
It's what?
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Falcons.
We'll go back to Etienne on first down. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will go all the way.
Fucking clip me first play of the game.
Touchdown, Falcons. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown. They strike first.
On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And a up and down, just shy of the 40. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He gets this one to Tucker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 41, here's second and 7. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw.
13 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 more yards. That's another Colts first down.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
To throw is Mayfield. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Run. 180.
Mayfield to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll go. Mayfield. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Let's go.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in third and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Colts have got it. One of those exciting moments in a ball game.
I was about to say, I was like, no, I didn't pick it, but I'll take the bail.
They're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really want to take that back the other way.
EA
I
second
think for
lead
that
to me.
offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Surprising it called it a fumble, not an
To start this
incompletion.
drive, Mike, I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
To the outside, he's got Harrison. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Gain of 8 makes it 3rd and 5.
Mayfield. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
And the Colts first down. First and 10.
Baker to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, a run with Hampton. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
And he will score! McCarty comes out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away.
Is your team the same, or have you made any trades?
Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Oh, for sure.
On first down, Jones.
Oh, what a catch.
What a play. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing, Jones. Flush to his right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And 3rd down coming up.
You work tomorrow? You're the... Yeah, you work tomorrow.
Again, it's Jones.
Oh, shit.
He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete.
Nah, they got me on fucking solo tomorrow. So,
Inside the
it's just gonna be fun.
25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
God.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. Rolling right. In the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just hoping the new people can, like, get up to speed faster,
Being
kinda.
able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball.
We're scared for
chance at that
Thanksgiving.
pick.
It's
Mike,
just gonna be
that ball
fun.
was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now they're
You've worked
offense is back.
Thanksgiving every year?
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's
Yeah, I
second
mean,
down.
I already know there's, like, fucking 10 big... There's, like, 12, like, 8 plus
Throwing
people.
is Mayfield.
Damn.
Here down the field will fall incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
I mean, fingers crossed.
A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Off the play pick, it's Mayfield.
He's... I'm scared that double move is going to make him drop it.
And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Yeah, I mean, usually I'll blitz sometimes, but, like, if I'm playing the run, I know, like, how to fill it, so it's like, I'd rather just play zone most of the time.
As the kick's away.
I mean, obviously you can't play zone the whole game because then it's predictable.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. That'll be brought down past the 25.
But no, I was playing Lyle, and all he did, like, he has Saquon and Jamar Chase, but all he did was run the ball the whole game.
Boy, some bulk in the formation.
I mean, I get it, but I got like 2 pick sixes, like, to start the game, and then, like, it was still just, like, non-stop running. It's like,
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And the Colts are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. We are through 1. 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL
Dude,
Sunday returns
when I played that,
after
like,
this.
the Chargers, like,
From
fuck,
the
dude, it was so
39,
bad.
here's a 1st and 10.
But, I mean, at least I started getting picks at the end of the game.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of
Last
2.
No, I mean, I know I
went the
still have to
wrong
play,
way.
like,
Sets up second and long.
LJ, Miguel,
And 12.
and I think,
Now
yeah, I think
Mayfield.
one or two, like, other people.
That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 37 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Mayfield.
Damn, bro. Fucking pressure is crazy.
That is the 9-time Pro Bowler Khalil Mack getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. On 2nd down, Baker. That one taken in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Hardy now to add the extra point.
You guys play a lot of Battlefront.
The Colts will take a 21-7 lead.
21. Falcons 7. Bradley Pinion.
The kickoff team is out on the
No, I
field.
was gonna get it.
We're back to it as the kicks away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Nah, I mean, it looks fun. I was gonna play it, like, buy it, but with school and work, I was like, yeah, there's no time for me to, like, play shit.
And this ball is going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Falcons getting their punter out there as he's standing right around his own goal line. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield forced to his right. Open man
It's,
downfield.
you know,
It's Warren.
no
And
crap
he'll
for
be
it.
taken down all the way up past the 45.
I'm just glad, like, I got Baker as the quarterback. It makes a huge fucking difference in all these games.
Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. And he will not get to the end zone, but he'll get plenty of yards. A terrific run, bringing it to the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hampton. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Crosby on the tackle.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Hampton.
Dude, it's like no running the fucking ball.
Tackled back at the 7.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And
That is caught side of the end zone. Jordan Akins. Touchdown, Indy. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size.
I was beating
it's such a friendly
Lyle
target for the quarterback that when things
like
get
kind
tight
of this
in the red
bad,
zone,
but
they look to the tight end.
I threw like a pick, but his time of possession's fucking like 30 minutes of the game because all he does is run the ball, and he like barely squeeze out the first downs.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now, Jones. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Here's Jones. Flushed to his left. Off he goes. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. 1st and 10.
How bad is playing LJ?
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. He'll take off again. And he's going to be out of bounds following.
Have you played anyone else besides like I know you played the Patriots.
42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw. It's Jones.
What was this? Was it close with Connor or no?
He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on
this
in the
Chargers
minds of the
dude,
players,
like,
the minds of the coaches, but
I feel like I might have a closer game. Like, I know the score was close, but like I kind of just pulled away like in the second half.
Have some more efficiency on these early downs
But
and get his offense
I don't think like if I played on the game, I could play it close. I could like get thrown out.
At the 5-yard line.
This is fucking so AIDS.
1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
I know. I saw he beat someone by like 20 or some shit. I think it was like the last game or 2 games ago. Unless it's just been the CPU that's.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs. Now, after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you had no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
Moving to his left. Good blocking, and he's in.
He's fucking in here.
Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the answer. And I don't know, Greg.
You know what team Ian is?
Some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime.
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is
You know what
trying
team
to get across
Ian
right
is?
now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, Just keep it close. Give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Benet Wanwu, now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 54 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On the move left. This one not
Dude, that pressure's crazy.
that one falls incomplete.
It's like I look down and I see
A
3
rare
people
miss for a
fucking running
quarterback
at me,
that
like
we've
diving
seen
at me.
really come out on
like,
fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
No way that's intentional.
Incomplete, but there is a
What?
flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
How the fuck? How was that intentional, bro? That's crazy.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th
Dude,
and
I
long.
have no faith in
Now
kicking
the
a
Colts will use
56-yard
the
field
first of
goal.
their timeouts. They'll stop the clock at 24 seconds to
I'm
go
not fucking
until
punting,
halftime.
bro. Hell no. This is my arm punt right
A
here.
field
If I
goal,
get it,
no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Colts first down. They convert in style.
if you go
Huge play
prevent, you gotta go with the
on
man
4th and
coverage
long.
one.
That's good for a
The zone one's so ass.
Regular.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll take this one in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Colts. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Fuck,
And
dude.
he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his
I'm still getting used to
second
the,
miss
like,
of the year.
I don't
And
have
the
like the
score
OG
is
meter,
right where it is.
but
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together.
I don't really like the look of the OG meter, so I switched it to the like newer one. But like I'm still kind of getting used to it.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we're
man.
going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Back to throw is Jones. Forced out wide. Again, working deep
Oh my.
downfield.
No.
And a
Holy shit.
tackle there.
Yeah.
We're getting close to
Thank
scoring.
God,
Instead, they
dude.
get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
I'll take the bill.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders.
Very
set to kick
one-sided
off.
first half.
You work
of
today
action.
too, right?
Will we get a
Today's a
turnaround?
hammer
Let's
shift.
find out. The third
Was
quarter
it busy?
is underway. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Now an opening past the 30.
That's how I do it. Like, tomorrow's probably the same shit. Actually, no, it's Veterans Day. I'm lying.
Now a 1st and 10 from the
I don't know,
38-yard
because
line.
kids are off.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton.
True.
They bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
I mean, don't we
That
do
look
like
good for
discounts for
8, does it?
veterans?
And a very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield.
That's looking not bad though.
Left side,
Something.
that is caught by Warren. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 41 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. He'll try to run with Hampton. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Big play coming up, third and goal. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Khalil Mack. He gets into drop him, and it's going to set up fourth and goal.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the third. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now it's the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit.
Well, I didn't expect you to blitz on like fourth and goal too, so I was like, oh shit, I'm being like, I did blitz everything.
On first down. And for a third try today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers...
Fuck, bro, it's like, I'm waiting for someone to get open and I look down. It's, fuck.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback. And a nice start to this drive. The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Second down throw. And he wants the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield.
Oh, dude.
Hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Namde Matabike, relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up fourth and goal. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's going to be caught.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll put Addison in motion. On first down, Jones. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. It's second down. Shotgun now for Jones. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Gun, it's Jones. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Ooh. You work Saturday too, right? Oh,
Hampton trying to work inside.
he's just so.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
What section did we have you on?
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They'll go again with Hampton. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Great job there by the
I had a
defensive
custom
lineman. You
game
can
on
see,
me,
Mike,
so
why he
yeah.
is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down.
They were mad because they didn't get, like, outside.
On the
It's
run
like,
to the
it's
right.
first come, first serve.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle him. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll set up the screen to Hampton. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively.
Oh my
It sets
god,
up
my
fourth
season's
down.
over.
Looks like we have an injured
Oh,
Colt on that
please, don't be a fucking bad
play. That'll bring
injury.
up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away.
If it's some, like, broken arm or some bullshit, but...
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they come out
Oh,
20-yard
God.
line.
I think that. But that shit, like, they need to update their fucking animations for injuries, bro. 'Cause that shit fucking scares me.
They'll put out
But he, like,
second
broke
and
his
8.
arm or some shit.
Working
That was the
from
same thing with
gun.
Lyle.
And for the 4th time today, he has
Like, Lyle
been
kept running with Saquon, and then he, like, was grabbing his, like, forearm and shit. I thought he broke his shit. It's
Disappointing
like,
performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to
It's
put
just
the
like a
ball
fucking
in danger
sprain.
this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make a pay.
And will take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. Tackle made by Dane Belton.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do
Oh,
off the line,
fucking
the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up
That's why I don't
fourth
kick
down,
field goals, bro.
you're
I've
already
never
this
hit this
close.
shit.
You're in field goal range, but do you
It's
keep
bad.
that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Yeah, it's like, no, I have like the press and hold,
We'll go 3 tight ends
like
here on
press
1st
to
and 10.
get the like meter wherever you want it, and then you hold down for how much power. But I just keep fucking up like the actual like basic
Escaping
meter.
to his left. Bit of a wild throw
Right,
there
so-
behind his man, thus it's incomplete. John Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. To throw is Jones. Now a ball
fuck.
deep, middle of the field. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. A gain of 48. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Etienne. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Here's a shot toward the end zone.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points. But he got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
It is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Jones. That is caught for 3. And he'll be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
How are you doing in the OG Kings League? Yeah,
Well, a chance to get
or like
right back
how's
in
it?
it here. 1st down and goal. They'll try to sneak it here.
The one on the
Looking
Jaguars.
to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. And this will not
shit.
be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on
I was
them
like,
so much
I was like
for a
spiking
fake.
the ball. What
It's
the
a
fuck are you
sack.
doing?
Feels
Nah,
like
it's
they
like
needed
that shit.
that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them. Really,
Yeah, no,
however
I'm
they
doing bad in
wanted
that
to.
fucking
So
league
to be
too.
able to take a deep
What the
breath
fuck?
and disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack. That might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Jones. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Where's, oh fuck, no Baker either. GG.
Back to throw. White exiting the pocket right.
No
This is
fucking
intercepted.
shot.
Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And he's going to be
It
taken
takes so long to
down
throw the
just
ball
shy
and
of the
those
goal
expected.
line. Nearly a pick
What a
six,
pick, though.
but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. Etienne. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd.
Yeah,
and
no, I
goal.
think I'm like 0-2 or 0-3 as the Jaguars. Fucking struggling.
The ball a
Yeah, I
little
mean,
closer
there was
now.
like a
It is
good
2nd and
quarterback,
goal.
like a rookie, and I drafted him, and he fucking
It's the
sucks.
quarterback with the sneak.
Oh, yeah.
Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Daniel Jones. Touchdown, Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
I don't know, that's fucking struggling in that league. My whole team is just ass.
They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
I mean, Lyle has a good team, but like he doesn't use it. Like he has Jamar Chase, and he didn't like he threw him one pass like the whole game.
Certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this
I mean,
pass play to
I get that, but at least like Connor was
result,
trying to throw to like his better receivers. Like you have like probably like the best or this one of the best like receivers in the whole game, and you give him like one target the whole game.
Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns.
Like I mean, I just sling this shit because my offense can't fucking block.
It's 1st and 10. Now White. That one caught by Tucker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. Out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. To throw is White. It is brought in the end zone. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half-dozen for the year.
I'm trying to get like superstars or like dev kits and some of my dudes, but I don't get like I know like I just got one for this game, but it's my wide receiver 3. Like he's had decent stats, but
here comes a return from the 5.
no, he's normal, and the dev kit would upgrade him to just like star, which is nice, but like he's my wide receiver 3, so it's not that big of a help.
Jones now on 1st down. Now a deep ball here for Collins. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 59 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Jones. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the
Do you have to play the Chargers? Or do the Falcons play the Chargers this year?
Out of the quarterback position, I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Because, like, 5 of my passes got batted down at the line, and then like 4 got picked. That's shit.
Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So, give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. Look, great work just to get those hands up there, and now it's 4th down. Again, it's Jones. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's White. A throw right side. Take it in by Tucker.
Yeah, this is the... Oh, my... What the fuck? That's... I mean, I needed that one. That was the dude that needed the break. He did like 100 yards. I mean, I fucking missed it.
3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year.
Yeah, nah, he has like, I think 93 speed, 90 acceleration.
As the kicks away.
I traded for Jamison Williams. I traded Roma Dunze for him. This was 98 speed.
Just beyond the 25-yard line.
You have 2 of the fastest corners in the game now. You have like Maxwell Harrison. He has like, I think 96 speed. He's a rookie. I don't know if you had him starting because like I looked like week 1 or whatever. And then you have another one. I think it's Leon Mitchell. He's like 96 speed too.
Deep ball here for Collins. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they
Yeah, I mean if the rookie dude isn't starting, I'd probably say put him in because that way if you have more like user games, you can keep up with everybody. Like you can run main blitz and things good.
After a pickup of 8 yards. Up the middle, here is Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped.
He'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Third, they need 8. Jones moving left. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
So the sideline saves the turnover, but now this brings up 4th down. So, Mike, after dodging a bullet there, and you say, okay, we got away with one there, it's 4th down. How aggressive do I want to be? Do you feel better about your punt unit coming on and saying, hey, better than bringing our defense out after the turnover? Or do you say, hey, let's take advantage of this opportunity by keeping our offense on the field and see if we can extend this drive?
Give, and here comes Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Another run here with Hampton. This will not do the trick. They've stopped them behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This will be from 56 yards
dude,
away.
I had the fucking... Oh my god, I put...
Missed it. It's no good.
Yeah, I literally tried to stop it.
To their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here.
I got, like,
this is definitely one.
I got too excited that like actually synced it up for once that I fucking put way too much power.
On first and 10. Here's Jones. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this will be incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. Just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He's going to look downfield once again.
It's like every time he gets touched, he drops.
Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Just refuses to catch the ball.
Jones to the air again. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On 1st down, and it's Hampton. Not much happening there, just a short gain. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Trying to blow up, like, you know, it's my goal. I want to beat him by 30.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And that one
Just because he's a
shut down
serious.
pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. We'll try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Back on the ground and back to Wright. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. He missed twice already.
I thought I fucking missed it.
This one goes through. And the Colts will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
You don't have any, like, breakouts or anything? Like, breakout things? Or story? Like, you know how sometimes they give you, like, storylines and shit?
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do
GG's,
it.
Mike.
This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Colts. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up.
factor on this fall afternoon. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. On the ground, it's a rookie from Wisconsin. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 83 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
This now a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Peoples. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line. And we drop UN at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Peoples. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's caught inside the 30. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 47 yards. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try to run this one in. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Let's go now.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hands it off out of the gun. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
By Chris Jenkins. A loss of 7 yards.
McPherson's kick is good. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 8-yard line.
And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. So 2nd quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. Thomas brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Peoples. Open man. There's Darnell Washington. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Peoples. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Now they try the right side here. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Jaguars, first down. First and goal.
Looking to throw. Peoples. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Operating from the gun. Peoples to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal, 3 straight incompletion?
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now he's free at the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Peoples. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off play action. Peoples. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Back to throw. Peoples. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
And the Jaguars, first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now he'll tuck this and run. To the sideline for Thomas. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
On 2nd down, he'll try to run the counter. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. But right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. And they'll go on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for a Jaguars
first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line.
51 yards.
Let's go now. Keep it 19. 19 right.
First down. First and goal.
Operating from the gun. Peoples. And he's got it. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Peoples. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Now a second and 10. Looking to throw. Peoples. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get credit for a punt inside. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now rush. And this turns into disaster. This one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were